Dan, we're down at Covent Garden.
Yes.
You've got a great setup promoting Spartan Race. You're working with Reebok.
Yes.
You've been in the role now since March, so I imagine 2014's been quite a blur for you.
Absolutely. I have also managed to get married in Vegas in that time as well.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And I believe you did a Spartan this year?
I've done quite a few Spartans. I've done the Super. I'm actually going for my international trifecta. But squeezing the beast in this year, I'm not sure if I'll be able to run my own because there's a lot to do, as you can probably imagine. So I am actually looking to go elsewhere and see if I can complete it. I'd really like to. It's going to be a fascinating beast this year. It's the marker in the UK. I've got a lot to live up to putting on a great race that day on October 11th. The sprints are incredible, really great fun to take part as friends or as an individual. You know, we've got some skills here, people practicing their technique. It takes so much pressure off the mind to know how to rope climb, to know how to quickly get over the rope, the cargo net. And so events like this is a real good eye-opener for everyone to say, let's tweak some technique and you become a better Spartan racer.
I mean, the sport is really flying at the moment. I'm seeing the growth already this year. And you're saying you've got big plans for next year for Spartan races?
Absolutely, really big plans. So we're going to go almost double. We're going to what's looking like 10 really strong events, maybe an extra bonus couple of kids and promotion events just like this one. And flash events are something we're looking into. The growth is really exceptional, and some of that is a lot to do with, I feel, we're really pushing the family to come out and have a great day out. Not just mum and dad, children, grandpa, grandma, granddad, come along and take part, have a great Spartan burger, you know, just take part and enjoy the atmosphere, because everyone at Cambridge this weekend was talking about what a wonderful atmosphere. People were making new friends every second, either in a queue, going for bag check, or going out on course, helping someone through the water. And events like this, again, we've had the leads down here today, and new members of the Spartan public signing up to come to one of our races this year, or May 16th next year, to the stadium event, the first ever.
Yeah, we're talking just before off camera about that. So it's a new event for the UK. It's in a stadium.
Yes.
Whereabouts is it based?
It's Allianz Park, the Saracen Stadium, 25 minutes from central London. And it's a very special and unique venue in terms of we could do a 5k sprint around that venue. So we're utilising the features of the stadium. I'm not going to give too much away to you today about how we're going to do that, but it's going to be a really good run and something different.
Well, I mean, I say you are helping the growth of the sport. I mean, and it's great to have things like this, certainly in central London, so people can actually see and get involved with the obstacles.
Yeah, and I encourage everyone just to give it a go. The obstacles, the main obstacle, I'm sure you know, in the community is getting other people to recognise the obstacles. Everyone are accessible. All these obstacles are accessible to anyone, and even the people next to you will help you over or help you do your burpees within Spartan, because every burpee will help you get fitter to be a better Spartan racer and obstacle racer.
I know burpees is something that's often talked about when I meet obstacle racers.
Yes.
So I definitely need to work on my technique, I think.
Well, again, the more burpees you do, the better you become. Just this weekend, a radio DJ I've been working with closely has lost 20 pounds, and he does 10 burpees a day, and he's become fitter and fitter. And that was even before he became a Spartan racer. He got his first medal this weekend. He's signing up to do the beast. You know, what Spartan does is it's enrapturing the community, both, you know, from juniors all the way to, we had a 68-year-old running Pippenford 2 weeks ago. And so it's the whole cross community. We had lawyers and doctors, and the most amazing person I met at Cambridge was a homeless man who comes up to me and said, you know, I volunteered for you this morning, Dan. This afternoon I run the sprint, and it's the first time in 35 years I felt like a member of the community. No one took a stereotype of who I am, and everyone was welcoming. As you well know, that is what we're all about. We're a very welcoming community, and like here today, everyone's smiling in the rain and wind of Pippenford a couple of weeks ago.
I'll say I've chatted to quite a few Spartans.
Yeah.
I don't even call them Spartaners, and it does seem that people do lots of races, you know, so it's the kind of sport that keeps you coming back.
I think there's an addictiveness about it, definitely. When people in that flow, how often do you go around and people are looking at their phone? You know, when you're out racing or in there, the only time you've got people phoned out is because they want to take a picture and remember all that moment. And then they're back talking about that experience of going through the mud or the swim or going up the rope climb or looking how to improve their technique. So, and then, you know, then they go back to their lives on the Monday to Friday. I'm like, you've got a little cut, how do you get the bruises? You're like, well, I jumped a fire pit. You know, it's taking back to that school level. The race we had recently, running through woods, how many people go for a run like we did as boys? I used to do that all the time with the brothers, and that's what I'm really thrilled about, is that I'm putting back into people's mind that we can live like children at times, break down some barriers, not the ones I'm presenting over there, but the ones in the mind. And that's what I really intrigued, and the opportunity I come on board with Spartan is to provide people the opportunity to break down some obstacles and go away, have a think about it, and come back and enjoy it.
And you, when we met you last time, I think, which was probably not long after March or
Yes.
April, there was talk of obviously Reebok being a great fit. And it does seem like that. So you're obviously working with Reebok down here today?
I'm working very closely with Reebok, not just here today, but their activation in all the races this season. And we're talking about how we're going to mould that in the future to suit, you know, to work together. The Reebok Delta involves Les Mills and CrossFitters. CrossFitters are asking us for more supers. The Spartan racers are asking for more supers. The 10K, the 11K. So it's something I'm desperately looking and planning for next year to hit that clientele. Not, you know, when I say clientele, I mean Spartan racers and the community, to work with them. We listen and respond, and we observe them to put on great races as well.
Well, we'll let you go then, because we might have a go on the obstacles ourselves. We wish you all the best, and we look forward to watching the sport grow and grow.
Thanks very much. Come along 247. You're always welcome.
Cheers. Thank you.